Oh, that has been sitting backstage. That's really, really warm. I don't even like milk. I just did it to get some laughs. It didn't really get as many as I wanted. Next one I have for you is by 2 Chainz, you know. All I want for my birthday is a big booty. You guys know the rest of it, so what I'm going to do is translate it for you. All I would like to receive on the day my mother gave birth to me is a female with larger than average gluteus muscles. Last one I have for you is Swimming in the Money, Come and Find Me, Nemo, by Drake. And, you know, he started from the bottom now he did. So I translated that a little bit differently. It is possible that you could have so much money that there would be nowhere practical to store it all. And eventually, every room of your house would be filled with paper currency. Anyone who stopped by to visit you in this virtual ocean of money would have as much trouble finding you as an animated talking fish cartoon father had finding his animated talking fish cartoon son. So, right here is a, why isn't this thing not working? Right here, I have to find a better angle. All right, this is the average 18-year-old, you know, his maturity level, as he gets older, goes up. I mean, right, you start to grow up a little bit, you stop laughing at words that you shouldn't laugh at. And here's me. That's my maturity level. So as I've gotten older, you know, I'm 18, right here, 18 years old. That's probably about 1 year old. That was my most mature. I couldn't even talk, that's probably why. But right here, I'm 18 years old, and I laugh at everything, and it's probably when people say, do. I can't even say it without laughing, come on. Right here is how funny I find farts by location, and on the left is funniness, and how funny it is, the bottom is the location. So the first one is my friend's house, you know, that's pretty funny. That's funny, you guys all know it's funny. Next one's religious services, you know, priests, rabbis, cantors, you know, they let one go, or maybe a little kid sitting in front of you in the first row, keep kicking him, shut up, stop talking. But he farts and then it's funny. You know, the next one we have is in class. That's the best one, you know, taking a test, real someone. That's what we get. You know that was Flores, right? You saw that one go, everyone starts like, you relax, baby. The next one is in my face. That's negative funniness. That's funniness. That is negative funniness. That's not funny at all. None of you should even be laughing. Please stop laughing. It's not funny. But my brother's face. That is the funniest one of them all. Look at that. It's pretty funny. So my next thing is, you know, being the youngest sibling with an older brother and an older sister, you wind up kind of becoming, you know, the younger brother and the younger sister. So this picture right here. First of all, look at those ears. Thank God I grew into my own ears, because these things look dumb though. I'm just straight behind away. And to the left there's a nice black eye. You know, my brother said, you know, Gordon, you're gonna come down this slide that's covered the whole way, and you're gonna slide in the bottom, and I'm gonna throw a baseball to you. All right, Cole, good idea, man. This is gonna be awesome, legendary. People are gonna write about this in the history books. So as I slid down the slide, there was a puddle of water at the bottom, which I didn't see before, I guess. And I wound up looking down at the puddle, and he threw the ball at my face. That's what happened. I have chubby cheeks, but that is, I mean, it's almost closed right there. So you also wind up being the younger sister when you're the youngest. And my mom had actually, she took this photo away from my brother and sisters because they thought that they, you know, blackmailed me at my wedding, my bar mitzvah, whatever, Mr. Mainland, high school graduation, whatever. So, that's me. That's a fine man right there. That is a fine man. Look at it. I I can pass for a girl. I swear to God, that's me. I can pass. If you put long hair on me right now, I look like my sister. I swear to God. So that's me. Also, don't mind the butt cheek right there. I'm sorry. So starting from the bottom, you know, we have the flats. They're gorgeous. All right, they fit my feet. My size, like 2.5 foot, whatever it was. They're beautiful. Coming up, that's that skirt. I don't know what brand it is, but it looks like it's, you know, furnish in the front cheek. That's a cheetah print above it, you know, like that's what the cougars wear now. I'm a cougar. I'm going after them. That's a nice cheetah print. Probably kids extra small, right? Stop laughing. It's not funny. This is what my sister did to me. Look at that. Don't laugh at it. It's not funny. And just to top it all off, up top, we have the come on. Oh my God. We have the pigtails. You know, yellow on one, pink on the other, and that is just. It's good style right now. It's good style then, great style now, you know. Sperry's American flag socks, you know, God bless. These are actually shorts, you know, they got the belt loops and stuff. And just a young gent, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Thank you guys very much. Love you, Mom.
When I asked our next contestant what I should say about his portion of the talent competition, he called it a big assortment of randomness. And I just saw him backstage dressed like the Karate Kid. So this is another surprise, and I hope you enjoy Gino Tartaglia.
Gino! Train very moon. You can penalty master. Last challenge. Play 3 board. Do you accept? I accept. Hi! Let's go, man. Mainland isn't about twerking. It's all about water pong slam dunks. Oh, the ram. watched words of gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner of land of the free and the home of the brave?
I think you'll laugh. This is Coconut Bangers Ball with Tom Bradway, ladies and Hello, I'm Robert Goulet. Da-da-dee-da-da-da-doo. I know one thing we can agree on. When a professional gets his mitts on a song, that's when it really takes off. Da-da-dee-da-ba-da-ba-da-boo. That's why I've gone out and done the music world a friggin' service and cut this little compact disc. We call it the Coconut Bangers Ball. It's a rap. A little inside, I know. Anyway, what you get is 1 full hour of rip-roaring rap music. Not by some dubious ruffians without their chops, but by a professionally trained voice man. No musical accompaniment. It's just me out there. Watch what I do with this little ditty from Cisco called The Thumb Song. Oh girl, that dress is so scandalous. And you know, another brother couldn't handle it. You see, dumps like a truck, hey! Not like a what? Baby, move your butt. I want to sing it again. She bang, she bop, thong song. Something like that. Hey, you wouldn't let a clown fix a leak in the John. So why do you let these hooligans tear down the biz? Yeah. I don't care if he is Mr. Notorious Big. Can he croon? Papa, I like it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you think you're a player. Papa, I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys, getting money, playing brothers just like dummies. Papa. You get the idea. We call it the Coconut Bangers Ball. It's Snoopy, Dre, Biggie, Puffman, Coolio, the whole bunch. Who let the dogs out? Who let those dogs out? Who let those little mutts go? Yeah, Kool-Aid. Anyway, I got a gig to make, but oh, looky here. It's a Mustang. That's why I come up here. I love Mainland. Look at you. You're hungry. You don't even blink, do you? Quick staring contest, me and you, go. You win, you always do. Anyway, go pick up the CD, you'll just love it. And my name's not Robert Goulet.
the formal wear, and first up, I believe, is Rob Martinso. Outstanding choice of music. Taking the stage for the last time within these fragile walls with the hopes of creating a better, simpler tomorrow, the one, the only, Robert Monzo. To his friends, his teachers, he's known as Rob Elmo, sometimes Mamo, but to me, it will always be my, remember that's not me, this is his parents writing it. To his parents, he's their shining star. The one true light that has given life purpose, and one true mark in this world. He's a computer nerd, a drama geek, a kung fu master, basically good at anything and everything he sets his mind on, except art. He's really bad at art. According to the 6-year-old version of my son, of their son, the family must have evolved from birds because that's exactly what his drawings look like. At least my son knows how to use 911 properly, even though the first time was because he was just lonely. As a matter of fact, the second time he called was because his cousin Alex was teasing him. I guess you didn't get that right either. In all seriousness, I've never seen a young man work so hard at accomplishing his goals, making time for his family, friends, and participating in all of his extracurricular activities. I've not once seen my son put less than his whole heart into something he desires. I'm so very proud of what a wonderful young man he's become. His father and I can't wait to see what other great obstacles he will conquer in the future. A quote: dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Monzo. If you move away, what will you miss most about the mainland community?
Well, I lived in Linwood all my life since I was 4, so basically all my life, minus 4 years. But before I had no friends where I lived because there weren't many people where I lived up in the Poconos. You know, old people live there. Anyways, when I came down, I made a lot of friends, and to be honest, if I ever left, I don't know if I can make the same set of friends that I have now. And I just made such a strong bond with every teacher I knew, including Mr. Marascio, and every single one of, not like that, and every single one of my friends that I have here in this audience. I have a couple sitting right there, and but I probably miss my friends the most.
Very good. Rob Monzo.
Up next in the formal wear competition is Colin O'Shea. A note from Donna and Brian O'Shea. So this is our firstborn, our son, Colin O'Shea. It is so hard to believe that he is 18 years old already. It feels like only a short time ago he was born, and our nurse quickly commented, "Congratulations, Mr. O'Shea, it's a boy. I see you got it right the first time." Thus allowing him to participate in this prestigious event. When Colin was just 3 weeks old, he met his cousin, Sean, who was 2 weeks old. And an immediate bond was formed. And if it all works out, they will be rooming together at James Madison University. Wow, time flies. Some things never change over time, such as keeping us up too late at night, playing his favorite game he called bat and ball, and from driving his Little Jake truck down the beach in Sea Isle to driving his golf cart into the only tree on the course in Hawaii, to being the trusted driver for his younger brother and sister. Colin moved to Linwood in 2nd grade from a class size of 11 to a class size of 100. He experienced NUSA soccer, Linwood Little League, Linwood Panthers, Bellhaven Band, many bar mitzvahs, and many firsts that we don't need to know about. He enjoyed going through all the highs and lows of youth sports. He felt the intensity of the rivalries with our neighboring towns. In high school, he has made great friends and teammates with these former rivals. Moving and attending Mainland High School was the best decision we could have made. He loved performing for his high school on Friday nights in the fall, and now he's ready to perform for you. Colin, if someone who could foresee the future were to give you your biography today, would you read your biography to the end, or wait to see how your life unfolds?
For those of you who know me, I have an awful memory. So if I were to read it, I probably wouldn't remember what it said. So having said that, I probably just wouldn't read it, wouldn't waste my time with it. So I was really nervous for this question. That was an easy one. Thank you.
Welcome, and it's a long one, so you'll get to see him walking around and around and around. That's Tom Bradway. Family is defined as a group of individuals within an order or subdivision of an order. For Tom, the word family is who he is and what he is about. His unfailing devotion to his parents, his older brother Mike, his sister Jen, and his Labrador Retriever, Lucy, define the word in a very special way. Born in Kansas, a true Jayhawk, a brief stay in New York, and in the past 12 years in New Jersey, Tom has kept the family as the center of his life. Growing up with older siblings, he was always included and never excluded from their activities. Their friends became his friends, and that remains the case to this day. In the early years, he was reduced to being a fan, and he was good at cheering them on, providing support and encouragement, and even making the water bottle runs. As a youngster, it was Panther football, Linwood basketball, and Little League, all great experiences with very good coaches, which in turn fostered his love for sports. More importantly, he learned at an early age that sports was more than just wins, losses, or statistics. It was the relationships with coaches, teammates that can be counted the most. In 2009, it was Tom's turn to become a Mustang. He drew on his parents' steady support and the experiences of his brother and sister to grow and improve as a student and athlete each year. As a parent, one of the greatest compliments you receive is when a coach, school administrator, or other parents express that your son is a leader by example, represents the school or team with class, and makes good, mature decisions. Obviously, sports have been a big part of our family. Tom, you got about another, this is only like halfway. Tom's experience at Mainland has been special due to the fact that he's developed lifelong friendships with teammates and coaches. The value of being a part of a team isn't necessarily the games, but the preparation, the the hard work, the lifting, conditioning, all the things that teammates close in pursuit of team goals. In Tom's world, family not only includes his immediate family, but aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, and soon-to-be sister-in-law, who have thoroughly enjoyed witnessing and participating in his journey through high school. It also includes his teammates, classmates, many of those lifelong friends, friends who have experienced highs and lows during their 4 years together, and were always there for each other. Tom has loved his time at Mainland and will always look back with the fondest memories. He will forever appreciate the efforts of the school administrators, teachers, and coaches who helped him shape him as a man. Next fall, Tom will start a new adventure as will all the Mustang seniors. He will attend Lafayette College, study business, and participate as a member of the Leopard baseball team. He will continue to establish and develop relationships that he will have for a lifetime, but his brother and sister have done. He will hold close those special friendships that he made here at Mainland. Tom Bradley. I want to thank Mr. Bradley for that. Tom Bradley.
Yes.
What is the greatest lesson you have learned during your time at Mainland?
The greatest lesson I've learned during my time at Mainland. Before I answer, let me just say what a great-looking group of judges we have. You don't see this everywhere you go, you really should. I'd say live every day like it's your last. Enjoy meeting new people, and I would say I've learned that life really is about, and this is my favorite quote now, life begins when you step out of your comfort zone. And for those of you young people that have 4 years here, get to know as many people as you can, get involved in as many things as you can, because you never know when you meet that one person who, they always say, touches your life in 1,000 ways. So, yeah, I'd say I've learned that that quote is true. Life begins when you step out of your comfort zone.
Tommy Bradley.
Next is Ryan Brenner. Being the youngest of 3 boys, Ryan's early years were spent sitting in a high chair with a tray full of food in front of him. Now, we were sure this is a shocker. Ryan survived being catapulted from his bouncy seat, as well as being swung like a tornado in the Jolly Jumper. There's nothing like brotherly love. We would like to thank all this has helped Ryan grow into the strong, driven, and determined young man he has become. As a future student,